This is Ginny Silver, and today I want to show you how to get a business license in San Francisco, California. A business license is also known as a business tax certificate. It is essentially a registration that you file with your city, and you pay a fee, usually annually, though it differs from city to city, in order to be a business in operation within that city. Now keep in mind, this is not the only registration that you need to complete in order to operate a legally running business within your city, state, and county. Now you want to obtain your DBA first because all of your other paperwork, including your business license, is going to ask for that business name on the paperwork. You want to make sure that it gets approved as a DBA first before you complete any of your additional paperwork. Otherwise, you're going to have to go back and change all of that information later on if your name is rejected or already taken. Number 2, you want to make sure that you have obtained your California seller's permit if you plan on selling tangible goods. If you're selling tangible goods in the state of California, a California seller's permit is required to be filed with the CDTFA, the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. You want to do this seller's permit application before you do your business license application because that seller's permit number should be noted on your business license application. If you need help getting that seller's permit first, then I have a video that walks you through a full tutorial. First step in the process that you want to do when registering any sort of business activity is going to be to visit CalGold, CALGOLD.ca.gov. This is California's website that compiles all of the possible business registrations, licenses, permits, and fees for your city, state, and industry right here on one website. It makes things super easy and convenient to research what permits you need to get. So here we're going to select the county. In this case, we're going to select San Francisco, and then we're going to enter what type of business you are hoping to start. For an example, I'm going to type in photographic services just for the purpose of this video. We're going to click search, and then this is going to populate a list of all different types of permits, registrations, and fees that your business could potentially need. So what we're going to look for today is going to be our business license, which is also known as a business tax certificate. Now, the link is going to be over here, but I'm going to warn you, this link is actually broken. If you come across a broken link on CalGold, you can usually do a quick Google search for the correct and functioning website because while CalGold is a great resource, sometimes the links aren't updated regularly. I'm going to leave the working link for you in the video description. We're going to be clicking on New Business Registration Application right here. This registration is going to be good for 1 year, and then you will need to renew that business registration. First, we're going to be asked what type of business organization we are going to be registering. If you have filed additional paperwork with the California Secretary of State to either form an LLC, a limited liability company, or a corporation, then you definitely would know that you completed that paperwork and that separate fee. In that case, you're going to select whatever applies to your business. But if you have not formed an LLC or a corporation, you didn't file that extra paperwork, most likely you're going to be a sole proprietor. The sole proprietorship is when you and your business are one and the same. There's no completely separate business entity formed. It's just one single business owner starting a business, not forming a separate business entity. Is your business a nonprofit? Select yes or no and click continue. Now, if you are a sole proprietor, you are allowed to operate under your first and last legal name without filing any additional DBA paperwork. You cannot add anything extra to your name as a sole proprietor unless you register it as a separate DBA. Here you're going to enter your first and last legal name here because it's going to match with your tax return. The city specifically notes this here. Now, if you're an LLC or a corporation with a separate entity name, then you're going to go ahead and enter that here. Next, it's going to ask you for your business tax identification number. There are two options here. If you are operating as a sole proprietor, then you can use your personal Social Security number because you and your business are one and the same. The other option is to obtain a free EIN, an employer identification number, which you can get for free in about 2 minutes at irs.gov. If you don't want to use your personal social security number, you can get that free EIN by going to irs.gov. It's super fast and easy. Next, you're going to write your start date in San Francisco, and then you are going to select your telephone number, your business email address, and confirm that business email address. If you are wanting to try to do business with the city itself, not just the people that live in the city, but the actual government city people and vend to the city, then you're going to select yes. Otherwise, select no. If you received this specific letter that they're referencing here and you have a correspondence ID number from that letter, then type it in here. Next, you're going to enter in your business mailing address. Because this is just the business's mailing address, it can be a PO box, your home address, or wherever else you would like to receive your mail. Next, you're going to be asked if your business is undergoing a change of ownership. If it is, select yes, and if not, select no. Next, you're going to be asked to list the owner details for the owner of your business, which is going to be you. So you're going to enter in your first and last legal name, your social security number that belongs to you personally as the owner, or your TIN, your phone number, and your email. Next, you're going to enter in your business owner address. This is going to be your personal address where you are located. Next, you're going to select the business activities that apply to your specific business. Next, specify the number of employees that you have, what the estimated San Francisco payroll expenses are. So if you have no employees, then this will be a 0. What the estimated San Francisco gross receipts for the current calendar year. Gross receipts refers to how much money your business takes in total. So don't deduct any expenses or costs of products sold. Make sure that you just give a rough estimation. Now, it's completely understandable that as a new business, you might have no idea if you will make $5 or if you will make $500,000. You're going to do your best guess for your hopeful gross amount. Now, business personal property is going to include essentially anything that you need to conduct business that you use with the business, that is items, tangible property. This is going to include things like machinery, equipment, fixtures, etc. So business personal property is taxable, and you will need to declare it every year and then pay a small amount of tax on that business personal property. If your business receives rental income, then make sure you select yes. Is the business subject to the cannabis tax? If you're exempt from paying the registration fee, then you're going to have one of these two situations apply to your business. In most cases, you'll select no. Next, if any of these specific taxes apply to your type of business, then you're going to need to note that here by clicking yes. If you have separate business locations or separate DBAs, fictitious business names, that you're going to be operating under, then you need to note those here. Remember, registering a DBA is a separate process that you must do. Typing it in this line does not register your DBA. This is intended merely for you to claim those DBAs as what you are operating under and link them to your business license. This is not a formal process for registering your DBA, which must be done separately. Next, note if this location is going to be operated out of a home or another residential location. Next, you're going to note your business location's address. This cannot be a PO box. This must be a physical location for your business. Your business does not fit in a PO box. You may use your home address as your business location, but keep in mind that that information is going to be on public record. If you do not have a separate studio, office, or retail location, and you don't want to use your home address, then you will need to obtain a virtual office service. Virtual office services range in what they offer, but you will need to locate one that allows you to register your business address to that specific location. Next, you're going to be asked about specific tax types for that specific location that you have entered in. Select yes or no for any that may apply. Finally, you're going to be asked to review all of the information that you have provided. San Francisco does not charge you a fee for your business license for your first year as long as you meet these qualifications here. Now, as long as you have $5 million or less in estimated gross San Francisco receipts, and you have a registered location that is for commercial use, and you are not a home-based business, then your first year of your business license fee is going to be waived. For those of you that are operating a home-based business, the fee is not waived and you will have to pay. Now, the business registration fees in San Francisco vary and change according to your gross receipts and the type of business that you have. There is a chart here that shows you exactly how the fees are calculated. I'm going to leave this link for you in the video description. Businesses must register within 15 days after commencing business, and your license must be renewed every year. Business registration is generally valid for one fiscal year, July 1st through June 30th. Okay, you guys, I hope that was helpful. If you are starting your new business and you need additional support, I want you to join the California Entrepreneurs Collective. Here you can get instant access to a wide variety of tools, templates, action plans, and resources, with new resources being added every single month. Click the link in the description to access that library now.